So YouTube, this is Shawboys2324, aka Henry Scarlett Jr. And this is another performance review. This is a performance review on the Nike Kobe 8. Yes, I finally got this shoe after I don't know how many months, but I finally got this shoe. This is the Barcelona colorway. Let's look at aesthetics first. Here you see the Kobe signature. See the full Kobe logo right there. See this what is called like a cheetah print. See the speckled laces right here. Let's get started with the performance view. Here you got the bottom. Basically, it's herringbone here, and it's this reptile teeth or whatever pattern with the Kobe crash pad right here. Overall traction, I give this a 10 out of 10. This is probably the best traction on a Kobe I ever played on. I'm not even gonna lie, but what you don't want to do is to play these outside, as this is, as you can see, very thin rubber. I mean, it's barely rubber right here, and the rubber really comes up to here, so it's not that much rubber at all. But overall, it's 10 out of 10. Traction is amazing. Cushioning. Other than that, the Kobe 6 had Zoom Air in the front and the heel. Same as for the Kobe 7, which is an inner sleeve. This year is what's called Lunar Lawn. Lunar Lawn right here. You have the Kobe right here. Kobe symbol, reptile print on the bottom, and it should say Lunar Lawn right around here. Overall traction, I also give this a 10 out of 10. At first, it's hard to break in. It's gonna be hard. It takes a while for it to break in, but when you finally break it in, it molds to your foot like crazy. I mean, I'm not even joking. Like, this right here is literally, if you can see it, it's literally molded to my foot. That's how good the traction is. I mean, not the traction, the cushioning, in my opinion. So cushioning is also 10 out of 10. Look at the materials. This is a full-on engineered mesh with hyperfuse right around here. This area. I believe this is like leather or some type of leather right here. On like this part, there's a heel counter, TPU heel counter. The tongue is not necessarily mesh, but it also still works. Here's the inside of the shoe. If you see like white stuff, I don't wear Nike Elite socks, so that's why that happens. But if that happens with, I think that happens with, if it does happen with Nike Elite socks, just correct me down below. Materials, I love the materials. I love the way it feels, and I gave the materials like a 9. I love leather material, but this is probably like the best, like the second best thing to go with. I mean, it looks great aesthetically, in my opinion. Fit, again, with that great fit. The materials basically hold you in place. You won't slip or anything. I can see these like black things. These are like for laces and stuff. Basically, what happens is that since this is reinforced plastic, so the laces won't really it will basically have more support of that fit. Also with the heel counter. In my opinion, this is probably the best heel counter, because the Kobe 7 heel counter was terrible. Like, it was good and then it was bad at the same time. The Kobe 6, over time, the you have heel slip, but not in this. I never got in heel slip at all. And the great thing about this is that it's reinforced here, but like the whole shape of it, like it's this right here, and it's reinforced with this. So that's also great as well. Breathability, I gave this an 8. It's engineering mesh. As you can see on the I don't know if you can see on the inside though, but it does have a mesh tongue, but it's also breathable. I mean, it's engineered mesh with cut out holes. If you can see it on the other side, you almost could plainly see the cutouts. So overall, the breathability is good. Support, yeah, the carbon fiber right here. Also right here for the arch. Again, with the engineered mesh is also very supportive as well. The fit is great. And the kill counter is great. So overall, fit is a 10. Overall, the support is 10 out of 10. Overall, this shoe, in my opinion, is the best Kobe 8 that came out so far. The Kobe 9. Well, my thoughts on the Kobe 9. Well, my thoughts of the Kobe 9 is that I like the lows. I love low tops, so if I was gonna get a Kobe 9, I'll get them. And I'll get the low top version because I don't like high tops. High tops, for me, they restrict my movements in the ankle area. And see how low this is. I mean, the Nike Zoom Crusader is even lower than this, and this is the lowest high top I haven't played. So basically, I would play in the low top, but the thing is that since the low top doesn't have Flyknit material, it still has engineered mesh, but it's actually overall better. And instead of like this plastic thing, this is actually, it will be like Flywire. So overall, I love this shoe, and I believe that this for me is probably like, if I don't buy any other shoe, that this is how good the shoe is. Like there's no shoe on the market that I believe that is better than this shoe. I mean, the cushioning is good, the fit is good, the materials is good, the traction is good. I mean, almost everything is good about this shoe. The only bad thing about it is that the only bad thing about is the traction part, which is that it's very thin, and I wouldn't even wear this for casual use. That's how thin it is. If this was an outdoor shoe, this would probably be one of the best shoe ever. The best shoe that came out of Kobe line. But again, it's not. The shoe's not perfect, but for my needs, it's perfect. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Tune in to more videos, and rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.